Consistency is a quiet power. It is not about grand, heroic efforts. Instead, it is about showing up every day. It means committing to the process, not just the final outcome. Think of consistency as a steady rhythm, a daily promise you make to yourself. This simple act of repetition, day after day, builds incredible momentum. It's the small, steady actions that often go unnoticed at first. Yet, these actions form the very foundation of all significant and lasting achievements. You build your future one consistent day at a time. Perfection is often a trap. It can become a barrier that stops you before you even start. We often wait for the perfect moment to begin. These rarely, if ever, arrive. Consistency, on the other hand, embraces the messy reality of progress. It allows for mistakes and setbacks. The most important thing is to keep moving forward, even if your steps are not flawless. This approach builds resilience and strength. Consider the cumulative effect of consistent actions. The allure of perfection is strong. We all have an innate desire to do things perfectly. We admire flawless performances in others. Society often celebrates and rewards perfection, or what appears to be perfection. This desire can, at times, be a motivating force. However, more often than not, it becomes a paralyzing one. The relentless pursuit of perfection frequently sets an impossibly high standard. This makes the simple act of starting feel incredibly daunting. We become afraid of falling short of this idealized version. This fear can stop us in our tracks before we even take the first step. This chase for perfection often leads directly to procrastination. When the standard you set for yourself is absolute perfection, any small imperfection can feel like a total failure. So we delay starting the task. We tell ourselves we need more time to prepare. We convince ourselves we need more resources, more information, or more skill. These are often just excuses masking a deeper fear. The real reason is the fear of not being perfect. This all-or-nothing mindset is incredibly detrimental to progress. The core idea is simple. Small, consistent actions inevitably lead to big, significant results. Imagine a dripping tap in an empty room. Each individual drop of water seems utterly insignificant on its own, but over a long enough period, those tiny drops can fill a large bucket. Given even more time, they can erode solid stone. This is the subtle but immense power of consistency. Small efforts, when repeated daily and diligently, accumulate. They compound to create remarkable and substantial change. We often overestimate what we can achieve in a single day, but we vastly underestimate what we can achieve in a year through persistent, consistent action. Let's take a common example: learning a new language. Attempting to master a new language in a single, intense weekend session is overwhelming. It is also rarely effective for long-term retention. However, practicing for just 15 to 30 minutes every single day yields far superior results. These short, regular sessions help to build vocabulary steadily. They reinforce grammatical structures. They gradually improve fluency and comprehension over time. Elite athletes are living embodiments of the power of consistency. We often see their highlight reels, their moments of televised glory. We witness their victories and record-breaking performances, but what we often miss are the countless years of daily, relentless, and often unglamorous practice. These athletes don't just show up and perform brilliantly on game day. They show up every single day, without fail. They diligently hone their skills. They systematically build their strength and endurance. They meticulously work on their weaknesses. This unwavering commitment to the daily grind is their true secret weapon. Think about a professional basketball player. They might shoot hundreds of free throws every single day. They do this not just when they feel like it. They do it not just when they are preparing for an important game. They do it every single day, as a non-negotiable part of their routine. This consistent, repetitive practice builds deep muscle memory. It makes the shot almost automatic, even under immense pressure during a crucial game. An occasional brilliant practice session, no matter how intense, simply cannot replace this sustained daily dedication. Section 5. The Writer's Journey. One word at a time, every day. Consistency is absolutely crucial for writers, perhaps more so than in many other fields. Many aspiring writers fall into the trap of waiting for inspiration to strike. They wait for the perfect mood to descend upon them, or they wait for the perfect, fully formed idea to magically appear. This approach often leads to long, unproductive periods of inactivity and frustration. Prolific and successful writers, however, treat writing much like a job. They show up at the page regularly, often at the same time each day. They establish and adhere to a writing routine. This discipline is the bedrock of their consistent output. Consider the example of a highly successful author like Stephen King. He is known for his discipline of writing a set number of words every single day. He does this even on holidays. He does this even when he doesn't particularly feel like writing. This unwavering, consistent output has resulted in a vast and impressive body of work over his career. He doesn't aim for perfection in his first draft. His primary goal is completion, getting the words down on paper. The editing and polishing come later. Section 6. Building wealth slowly. The magic of consistent investing. The principle of consistency is profoundly impactful in the realm of personal finance. Many people harbor dreams of getting rich quickly. They search for that one hot stock tip that will make them a fortune overnight. Or they wait for that one lucky break, that unexpected windfall. But true, sustainable wealth is rarely built in such a dramatic fashion. It is usually built slowly, methodically, and patiently. It is the result of consistent habits practiced over many years. This approach might seem boring or unexciting to some, but it is incredibly effective and reliable over the long term. It's about playing the long game with your finances. A prime example of consistency in finance is the strategy of dollar-cost averaging in investing. This involves consistently investing a fixed amount of money at regular intervals, such as monthly. This is done regardless of whether the market is up or down. This disciplined strategy helps to remove emotion from investment decisions, which can often lead to mistakes. It ensures that you buy more shares when prices are low and fewer shares when prices are high. Over time, this consistent approach can lead to significant portfolio growth, harnessing the incredible power of compounding returns. Contrast this steady approach with the risky endeavor of trying to time the market. Section 7. Forging the habit: practical steps to daily discipline. How do we build consistency into our lives? Set small, manageable goals. Don't overhaul your entire life at once. Start with one habit you want to cultivate. Make the initial commitment so small you can't say no. For example, meditate for just 1 minute a day. Use a habit tracker to measure your progress. Mark off each day you complete your habit. This visual cue provides positive reinforcement. It helps create a chain of success. As the chain grows, you'll be more motivated to keep it going. Section 8. The inner game: mental fortitude through regularity. The benefits of consistency extend far beyond just achieving external goals. Building consistent habits transforms you from within. Each time you honor your commitment, you build self-discipline. You prove to yourself that you can follow through. This realization is empowering. It strengthens your willpower muscle. This newfound strength makes you more resilient and capable in other areas of your life. One of the most significant mental benefits of consistency is the growth of self-confidence. As you consistently see yourself sticking to your commitments, your belief in your own abilities naturally grows. You start to see yourself as the kind of person who follows through, who finishes what they start. This increased confidence then spills over into other challenges you face. You become more willing to take on difficult tasks and pursue ambitious goals. You develop this willingness because you know you possess the underlying discipline required to see them through to completion. This creates a powerful, positive feedback loop. Furthermore, consistency helps to reduce feelings of anxiety and overwhelm. When you establish and maintain a regular routine, you create a sense of structure and predictability in your daily life. This predictability can be very calming and grounding, especially in a world that often feels chaotic. Section 9. Your consistent future: embracing the power within. Let us summarize the core message we have explored. The true power to achieve your most cherished goals lies not in sporadic bursts of genius or inspiration, nor does it reside in the elusive and often frustrating pursuit of perfection. Instead, it is found in the quiet, steady, and unwavering rhythm of consistency. It is all about showing up, day after day, and putting in the work. This commitment is vital even when it feels hard. It is essential even when you do not see immediate or dramatic results. This is the most reliable path to meaningful, significant, and lasting achievement in any area of life. Remember, perfection is often the enemy of progress. It can paralyze you with fear and self-doubt. It is crucial to embrace imperfection as a natural part of the journey. Allow yourself to make mistakes along the way. View these mistakes not as failures but as valuable opportunities to learn and grow. The ultimate goal is not to be flawless in your execution. The goal is to be faithful and committed to the process itself. It is about consistently moving forward, one step at a time. This fundamental mindset shift is crucial.